This morning, it is my honor and privilege to introduce my longtime friend, Mackenzie Edwards. We go way back, all the way to our Fuller days. As a matter of fact, I sent you a picture a few months ago. There's this picture of us and a group of friends in 2008 watching the inauguration of President Obama. And we're all just huddled in with anticipatory hearts and eyes in that photo. So we go way back. And Mackenzie is meditation, mindfulness teacher and yogi, and she is just incredible. And I'm so excited that we get to experience the gift that she has in this space, and that we have a forum that is not about cognition, right? We're very cognitive people here at All Saints, and that's a very, very good thing. But I'm just overjoyed that for a few minutes out of our day today, we get to have a forum that is an embodied practice where we get to slow down and come home to ourselves. Amen? So I'm going to turn it over to somebody who knows what they're talking about and knows what they're doing to lead and guide us.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for that energy. I like it. But also for those of you that are still and you're like, we're grounding, we're recalibrating. I get that too. Thank you so much, All Saints, for inviting me today to hold space for you on Juneteenth, and for all of us to, in community together, right, beyond just as individuals, but to, in community together, have a practice, have a moment, have some time of rest. This title of today's practice is Rest to Receive. And the reason being is because it's when we are in a state of rest, when we give ourselves permission to rest, when we carve out time for rest, that is when we're poured back into. So we live in this hustle and bustle and grind culture and go, go, go and do, unless we are finding ways, finding time, creating space to just be, I'm not sure we're going to make it. So it's so important to cultivate your own practice and to really make the time. They joke and they say, if you don't have time to meditate, if you don't have 20 minutes to meditate, then you should meditate for like an hour or something like that, right? That's your sign, like, I don't have time. So if you don't have time for 20 minutes, then you better make it 2 hours, you better make it 3 hours, just to bring yourself back to the breath and back to the body. And that's also what I like for anyone that's joining a session. My goal is that you will connect back to your breath, connect back to your body, and ultimately connect back to your truth, capital T truth, right? The truth of who you are. We will start off today just with a couple of breath exercises. We'll do some light seated movement, and then I'll walk us through a guided meditation. No previous meditation or mindfulness experience needed. Flow with what works for you. Listen to your body. Listen to what you need. I always tell people, you know what you need best. So if I'm making a suggestion or if I'm giving a prompt and that doesn't work for you, do what works for you. Okay? Honor yourself, honor your body, and honor this moment. First, why don't we just go ahead and whatever we brought in with us from this morning, from this day, why don't we just give ourselves a moment to release it. We'll do a couple of collective breaths together. So go ahead and lengthen the spine, dropping the shoulders back down, away from the ears, lifting the chin up, not up so high that your eyes are to the sky, but having the crown of the head lifted, raised, spine long, bringing that belly in towards the midline. Go ahead and drop the shoulders back down and away from your ears. You can bring your eyes to a soft gaze down the bridge of the nose, or you can close them completely if you feel safe to do so. On my count, on our next breath, we're going to go ahead and we're going to breathe in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding it at the top. Go ahead and open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out, release it all, letting go of the day, letting go of the weekend, letting go of the morning. Again, breathing in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding it at the top, maybe even seeing if you can sip in any more air. And open mouth, exhale, release it all, sigh it all out, let it all go. Lovely. And now just without manipulating the breath, just begin to breathe in through the nose and breathe out, without altering or adjusting, breathing in and breathing out. If we're coming today really needing to ground, really needing to center, I invite you to place the palm of your hands on your knees. And if you are coming today seeking to receive, you can go ahead and place the hands, palms up to receive. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Our next breath exercise, we are going to do humming bee or hummingbird breath, bee breath. And it is a practice where you'll this time breathe in for the count of 4. And as you breathe out, you'll just make a humming sound like mm. For those that want to enhance the experience, you can take your thumbs and even lightly cover your ears, using the thumb to cover the eardrum, placing the rest of the hand on the head. You can do that to both of your hands. Plugging the ears, placing the palms of the hands on the head, perfect. So on my count, we're gonna go ahead and breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale with a hum. Again, breathing in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and exhale with a hum. Once again, breathing in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and exhale, release with a hum. Bringing the hands back down to your lap. Again, just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Pranayama, or controlled breath exercises, allow the body, allow the mind to shift from that sympathetic nervous system, right? Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, to the parasympathetic nervous system that allows us to rest and digest. Humming is also a practice, a beautiful ancient practice, to help shift and move into that rest and digest state. Remember, you can always come back to that breath exercise and that practice during times of stress or anxiety, frustration. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And let's go ahead and add a little bit of movement. So maybe just begin to rock slightly, perhaps forwards and backwards, or even side to side. Again, listening to the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, go ahead and begin to blink the eyes open, coming back to the room, back to the space. We're going to place our hands, palms of our hands on the knees, and this time when we inhale, we're going to breathe in, opening the chest, opening the heart center, and then on the exhale, we're going to curve the belly in, bringing the belly into the spine. And we'll do a couple of seated cat-cows. So breathing in, lifting the chest up, open, heart open, allowing the neck to fall back, and breathing out, curving in, releasing, relaxing, just getting some movement for the spine. Breathing in, open, release, heart open, beautiful. Breathing out, rounding the spine and dropping the head. Doing that 2 more times on your own. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Continuing our spine stretch. We'll go ahead on the next inhale, coming back to a neutral position. We'll place first the left hand on our right knee, and we'll take our right hand back behind us. And this time when we breathe in, we'll breathe in and stretch up. And as we exhale, we'll see if we can turn a little bit more looking over that right shoulder. So breathing in, lengthen and lift. Breathing out, exhale, twist. Breathing in, lengthen and lift. Breathing out, exhale, twist. See if you can do that 2 more times on your own. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Holding it for 1 breath. And then go ahead, exhale, unwind, release, relax. We'll do that on the left side as well. So taking the right hand to the left knee, the left hand back behind you. So breathe in, lengthen and lift. Breathe out, exhale, looking over the left shoulder now. Breathe in, lengthen and lift. Beautiful. Breathe out, exhale, twist, looking over that left shoulder. 2 more times on your own. Breathing in. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, holding it for 1 breath, and go ahead. Slowly, slowly, slowly unwind, being very gentle with the body, almost as if moving through molasses. So spinal twists are so beautiful and so important. Think about a washcloth or a rag that's wet, right? And then you twist it and you get all of that excess out of whatever is in that that washcloth or rag. That's the same thing with doing a slight spinal twist that allows the body to help release and get out any excess that we may or may not need. We'll do 1 final seated pose, and then we'll move into the guided meditation. So the next pose that we'll do will be a nice neck stretch. Again, go ahead and just listen to your body, listen to what you need. You know yourself best. First, we'll bring our right ear to our right shoulder. We'll take our right hand and place it on the left ear just to add a little bit more of a stretch. And for those that want to take it even further, you can take your left hand and bring it out to the side, kind of in an L shape, 90 degree, and then just see how, maybe you pull it out, maybe you pull it in, listen to the body. You'll see what you need based off of what your body's telling you. So we're breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. You should feel a nice stretch on the left side of the neck and shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. And this time, turn the head slightly down. Feel a different stretch looking down at the ground. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. Slowly take your right hand. Don't come up yet. I want you to cup the right side of your cheek. Right hand cups the right cheek. And using your hand, you'll shift back up the neutral position. Remember, we are worthy of support. We don't have to struggle. We don't have to muster through things. So we'll do the same thing on the left. This time, left ear drops to left shoulder. We don't bring the left shoulder up, just the ear drops down. We'll take the left hand, bringing it to the right ear and adding a little extra stretch. That's available. And if it's also available for you, bringing that right hand out and then finding your max point of where the stretch feels best for you. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Same thing here. This time we're going to take that left hand. We're going to cup our left. Oh, sorry. We're going to go down. You're right. We're going to look at the floor. Dropping the head down to the floor first. We're coming back up. Doing a slight stretch there. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel it along the back of your neck now. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now we'll take the left hand to cup the left side of the face and even just rest the face and the hand for a moment. Letting the hand hold that full weight and then slowly pushing that head back up into a neutral position, bringing the hands back down, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Following the breath as it goes in through the nose, down the throat, through the chest, down into the lungs. And following the breath as it comes back out once the body's received the oxygen that it needs from the lungs to the chest, throat, and then back out the nose or mouth. Following the breath as it goes in. Following the breath as it goes out. Following the breath as it goes in. And following the breath. In just a moment to sit in silence. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. As we move into our guided meditation, I'll lead us through a quick body scan just to relax the body. So as I name different parts of the body, imagine a wave of relaxation or softness, ease, and release, covering that area of the body. Continuing with the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. We'll begin at the crown of our head. Begin to relax the crown of the head, the forehead, softening that space between the eyebrows, relaxing the eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes. Breathing in and breathing out. Go ahead and relax the bridge of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, cheeks, cheekbones, upper lip, lower lip, and relax the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Breathing in, breathing out, softening upper teeth, lower teeth. Relaxing the jaw, right side of the jaw, left side of the jaw, and chin. We can hold so much stress and tension in our jaw. Just taking a moment to relax or even move side to side. The jaw, if it has tension or tightness in it. Relaxing the right side of the neck, left side of the neck, front of the throat and base of the throat. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Relaxing the collarbone, softening the heart center. And for those of you that have been feeling like there is a weight on your chest, for this next breath, imagine that weight being lightly lifted off. You breathe in and breathe out. Relaxing the ribs, stomach, relaxing the hips, glutes, thighs, knees, shins. Top of the feet, bottom of the feet, soles of the feet, relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing the ankle, and then go ahead and relax the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth. Breathing in, breathing out. Imagining that wave of relaxation washing over the body, moving to the back side of the body, dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. For those of you that carry stress or tension in your shoulders, imagine just on that next breath, that weight lightly being lifted as you breathe in and breathe out, softening and relaxing the upper back, middle back, lower back, spinal cord from tailbone to midbrain, midbrain to tailbone, breathing in, breathing out. Relaxing the biceps, triceps, palms of the hands, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, give yourself permission to just be. And for those that feel called, feel free to invite the divine, invite energy or presence of loved ones, of ancestors. As you breathe in and breathe out, and think back to a place that brings you peace. Place that brings you peace. Perhaps it's the beach, perhaps it's the mountains. Just imagine yourself there. As you breathe in and breathe out with the presence of those who've loved you in your past, those who love you in your present. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Give yourself permission to rest in that space, wherever it is for you, that space of peace. Maybe noticing the sounds, smells, remembering. Peace, that rest, is your divine birthright, and that you don't have to do anything to earn it. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking the next 2 breaths just to rest. On your next inhale, begin to feel rooted and grounded, almost as like a tree. There are roots coming from the base of the body. These roots are connected to other roots, reminding you you're not alone. Reminding you that it's okay for you to feel grounded, for you to just be. And hear these words of affirmation as you take your next inhale, breathing in, breathing out. As I say them out loud, say them in your mind. In this moment, I am safe and secure. I am connected to something bigger. I am rooted in love. And I am connected to the divine. I am supported by the earth. I am centered. I trust the goodness of life. Once more, in this moment, I am safe and secure. I am connected to something bigger. I am rooted in love. I'm rooted and connected to my ancestors. I am connected to the divine, and I am supported by Mother Earth. I am centered, and I trust in the goodness of life. As we close out this meditation, it's taking a moment to reflect. What might you being asked to release, receive, or remember? Perhaps that's the question you ask next as you breathe in. What am I being asked to release, receive, or remember right now? And as you breathe out, sitting in the silence, to see what comes. What am I being asked to release, receive, or remember? Listening to Spirit, listening to God. And waiting for the end. Breathing in and breathing out. Once you've received whatever message is meant for you today, placing one or both hands on your heart center. Breathing in, thank you. Breathing out, I receive. Breathing in, feeling of gratitude and thank you. Breathing out, I receive. With eyes still closed, slowly begin to wiggle the toes, the fingers, maybe taking a slight stretch, moving the body as feels comfortable for you. When you're ready, slowly blinking the eyes back open, coming back to the room, back to the space, and back to this moment. Remembering that you can always come back to that message that you received. I hope you carry it with you today and throughout the rest of this week. You can always come back to your breath. You can always come back to your truths. And my prayer, my goal, my wish, my hope is that we will do this more and more in community, that it will just be something, this wave that continues to flow throughout. Thank you so much. That concludes the practice portion. I know Chase is going to ask a couple of questions here, and we might open it up for you to ask a couple of questions before we flow into the next service.
Oh, my goodness. Can we all just thank Mackenzie? Wow. Wow. I just have, wow. You know what? I feel like the spirit and the energy in the room, I think there's a lot of questions out there, right? And so I have a question that I want to ask, but let's just open it up. We got about 14 minutes. Keith, is that appropriate for your schedule? Okay, yep, about 14 minutes. So I'll just open it up. Any questions y'all have for Mackenzie? Oh, thanks for nothing, Chase.
Thank you. Thank you for being open. Thank you for being willing to receive, right? Because we have to, with our mind, also be open.
Thank you very much. The question I have a hard time meditating on my own. I love to meditate in a group, but I still find it very difficult. Any suggestions or whatever around that?
I think that there's, you say the word meditation and it can mean so many different things to different people. I always tell people that meditation is for everyone because I truly believe it is, and there is no right way or wrong way to meditate. Yes, I gave prompts. Yes, I gave suggestions. But maybe the way in your mind you're thinking meditation needs to look, perhaps it doesn't have to look like that. What might it look like for you on your own to be mindful and in a state of openness or even meditation when you go for a walk outside? What might it look like to be mindful and meditate on your first drink of water for that day, right? Giving thanks for the nourishment of that. Meditation doesn't have to look like sitting legs crossed, spine straight. There are ways in which we can incorporate meditation and mindfulness throughout our regular day, ordinary life. So I would suggest starting there. But two, if you're like, no, Mackenzie, I want to get to the point where I can truly just sit and be okay, have grace. I say start out 5 minutes and just start focusing on your breath. Don't start focusing on, I can't think about anything. I'm not supposed to be thinking about anything, but just start focusing on your breath, right? In this moment, I'm breathing in. In this moment, I'm breathing out. And sitting and doing that for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, building up from there. In this moment, I'm breathing in. In this moment, I'm breathing out. The goal of meditation is to bring you to the present in order to create space to release the past and to not worry about the future, right? That's where stress and anxiety comes from. Stressed about what you couldn't control before, anxious about what's to come. All about being in the present. So in this moment, acknowledging that it's the present, I'm breathing in. In this moment, breathing out.
Wow. Thank you.
I receive. It's beautiful. It really was. And it's also just to lift up All Saints. And we have been in many places, but this was the first church that we had been to that incorporated a meditation practice as a part of the church. Monday night and Tuesday nights, Betty is here that leads the Monday night, and the contemplative services are on Tuesdays. It is so much a part of growth. It really is, and I know it took me a long time to accept and receive, just as you said, it's not something that happens immediately. It's a practice. Right?
It is a practice,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that practice.
Thank you, yes. Grateful to have you.
Thank you. That was beautiful and amazing. I began meditating out of desperation. I found myself in a situation where I just desperately needed to find some peace of mind, and I found it to be incredibly helpful. I meditate for about 20 minutes a day, and I use an app, actually, which is really helpful when you're a
yes.
beginner meditator.
Absolutely.
It's incredible 'cause
Use
it's
those
guided.
apps.
Yeah, exactly.
Use that
totally.
music. Use
Yep.
whatever cues you can to help you.
Yeah, but I'm wondering. So I meditate between, I would say, using my app, 18 to like 20, 25 minutes per day,
Wow.
which is well, I'm very proud of that. But I'm wondering. I see these meditations like I'm always looking to like, oh, I want to try this one. It's like an hour and 18 minutes. And I feel an immediate sort of aversion to that because that seems like an incredibly long time. Should I know shoulds in meditation are maybe not.
Right, there is no
I'm asking a
shoulds.
really
Yeah.
terrible question, but should I be building to that? Like, is that something to work
My
toward?
suggestion for you is to continue to listen to your body.
Okay.
If you're doing
Yeah.
something because you, just like you said, feel like you should be doing it, are you going to be in the right state of mind because your goal is to try to get to the time
Yeah.
frame of whatever it's saying?
Okay.
Iodelia has had the privilege of joining some of my sessions where it is 45 minutes, an hour long when we do yoga nidra, which is yogic sleep, a different type of meditation where you're lying down and I don't know, not to put you on the spot, Iodelia, but
I could totally lay down and do it for longer, for sure. But yeah, okay.
again, listening to the body, right? Because if you're sitting there and at 20 minutes, you're getting an ache in your side or your head, something in your neck, a pinch in your neck, or the goal of meditation, yoga means union, right? The coming back. Yoga initially didn't start off with the asanas, with the poses. Yoga started off as meditation. What we know as yoga now looks different. Traditional yogis, the meditation was the yoga. The movement was created later to stretch out the body after sitting for so long, right? So again, listening to the body and then flowing with your body will tell you what it needs. But I think that that's amazing that you're doing 18 to 20 minutes daily.
It feels great. I can't go without it. I find if I do a day without, I don't do a day without it. I can't. brought me such peace of mind. So, and this was my yoga or my meditation for today. So thank you.
Yay, my pleasure. I'm thankful to, again, All Saints for, it's today's Juneteenth, a day of freedom, a day of celebration, and a day to honor those specifically Black folk who fought for their freedom and eventually received it. Or did they? So it was so important, and again, it's such an honor to hold space on a day like today for Black folk, for everyone to have that rest, right? What is freedom without rest? What is freedom without joy? What is freedom without ease, without without having to be in the mind, right? Without having to be in that hustle and bustle. So
That was actually going to be my last question as we wrap, but I think you kind of answered it. What is the place of yoga, mindfulness in resistance to anti-Black racism and white supremacy, right? Like through your experience, what has been the place of this practice?
for me, I actually, in 2016, and you know this, I started doing these listen events, and it was a space to create an opportunity for those to come and listen to the Black experience. It was after the Alton Sterling and Philando Castile shootings, and it was really important for me, for others to just come and listen. Not a dialogue, it's an opportunity through music, dance, spoken word, mixed media, visual media, for you to get an idea of what the Black experience is. Being the host, being the person putting it on, and being one of the performers, telling my story over and over again of racism, of pain, of hurt, took a toll. And I realized, I no longer have it in me to hold space to help people understand. What I want to do is hold space for people to, especially Black folk, to come and to receive healing, because I know of that pain, I know of that experience. I think that there are other people that are great educators and teachers that can hold that space, open people's eyes, but what does it look like for Black folk to rest, for Black folk to heal, for Black folk to be? So for me, this is my resistance. Healing is my resistance. Rest is my resistance. Joy is my resistance.
Yeah. Ooh, can we give it up for Mackenzie one more time, y'all? Thank you. And just, we got like a little poetry vibe too. I feel it. Just snap your fingers if you will want to do this again with Mackenzie. Just some snaps. Okay, there's some love in the room. Okay, well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Any last words as we depart? Any last things you want to leave us with?
Yes, but I also want to, if I have your consent, I'm going to just get a little video of you all, because I'm so happy and so grateful that you all joined today for this experience. And yes, I will go ahead and close us out. Okay. Taking another collective deep breath in and a deep breath out. Once more, deep breath in, deep breath out. Eyes closed, bringing your hand to your heart center, filling in this moment, sealing in this feeling, sealing in this practice, remembering that you can always connect back to your breath, you can always connect back to your body, you can always connect back to the truth of who you are, remembering that it's your divine right to rest, that you don't have to earn it, and remembering that you don't have to do this alone, that we truly are all connected and guided and loved. Thank you.
Thank y'all.